So I've been driving with my tire, with a plugged-in tire, I guess you want to call it, with a tire that has a plug-in, a plug. I don't even know, because I don't know anything about cars. So this morning, it's 9:33 in the morning, and it's at 29. And so when it gets cold, your tires, I guess they deflate. The little, like if you drive, they will inflate just a little bit, but you have to put air in them. Duh, right? Anyways, I have an appointment this morning to put in some new wheels on my car. So there it is. I've been driving for probably 2 miles now, and I started at 29 and it's at 31. I don't know, the PSI, the pressure, stay in your lane, I don't know. No, I'm only kidding. I don't really know what PSI stands for. All I know is that the PSI is a number where you inflate your tire to at. So anyways, mine is supposed to be 36, and they're kind of off, but not by much, right? So the one all the way to the back left is at 31, and all the other ones are at 39. I usually get them inflated at 40 instead of 36 in the winter. But now I'm at 31 with that tire with the plug. Okay guys, so here is one of my tires. It's a Michelin, right? And I guess, I don't know if this is the bad one, or I don't know. I don't freaking remember. Oh, this one is not too bad. I don't know what the hell is the difference. I mean, I guess from looking at it here, this one has more than this one up here, I guess. I don't know. I'm just getting new tires. Oh my god, I am so hungry. So first, I am going to get me some Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, it's crazy because I always feel like Dunkin' Donuts is like for old people. No, I shouldn't say old people because, you know, we all get older. Stop it. I mean, like, I feel like I don't know. Dunkin' Donuts is for like, you know, like, I don't know, like, Starbucks is like trendy and stuff like that, and for the cool kids, and Dunkin' Donuts is for the not so cool kids and the, I don't know, you know what I mean. But anyhow, I am addicted to Dunkin' Donuts espresso. I think, first of all, it is less expensive. It is super strong. It kind of tastes really bad, like almost like a chemical. But I don't know. I feel like I'm addicted because I cannot stop with the one chocolate frosted donuts without sprinkles and the espresso. But it just gives me really high, crazy ADHD, HGH energy, and I freaking love it. Like I could paint your whole house with it. But anyways, I'm here. So they didn't have my donut without sprinkles, so I ended up getting 3 chocolate munchkins for $1.99. Oh my god. And my yummy espresso. Yes. Alright, so now I'm on my way to the tire place. And some of you might recognize this place I'm passing by. It is where John F. Kennedy Jr. and Carolyn Bessette flew out of It's such a sad, sad story. It is the airport that John F. Kennedy Jr., hot as buns, and his beautiful girlfriend, wife, Carolyn Bassett, flew out of. It is the Essex Airport? Yeah, Essex County Airport. There it goes. And when I heard the story, I was so sad because they look like the it couple. Like, I was really in love with both of them. I was really in love with their story. They are so freaking hot, and the way they look, the way they lived, they were so damn cute. Anyways, I always wondered, like, after they passed away, you know, like, who paid the bills? I always wondered, was it John F. Kennedy Jr. that paid everything? Did she pay? Did they go 50-50? I don't know, because nowadays you hear about that shit. You hear about men asking women to go 50-50, or women accepting 50-50 relationships. Stuff like that for me is weird. I've never done 50-50. I will never do 50-50. I think that's ridiculous. I think the man should pay for everything, because the woman goes through so many things and has to do so many things. I don't know. I don't find that masculine. I don't find it manly for a man to depend on a woman financially, you know, to meet halfway for the rents or the bills. Ugh. My stomach is hurting me just thinking about it. I don't even understand who does those things, but I don't have a man right now. I'm not going 50-50 with anybody. I'm 100% myself, but to me it's so gross. I don't find that attractive. When women tell me that they have to pay half of the rent, I don't feel like their man is taking care of them, right? That's how I feel. But whatever, to each his own. That's the way people live, whatever. I just cannot do that. But I always wondered about that, because they were the it couple, and I don't know. I kind of feel like I doubt that she paid for anything, because she worked, right? I'm sure she made a pretty penny, but I doubt that she paid for the bills. I feel like maybe she was just putting it away, investing, you know, for a rainy day. Maybe, you know, in case she gets pregnant, has postpartum depression, right? Or even dies after childbirth. Who knows? But those are the things that a woman has to go through and has to think about before she agrees to going 50-50. Oh yeah, sure, I'll pay half of the rent, and by the way, I'm pregnant, and oh my god, I'm throwing up, I can barely go to work, and I'm tired, and you know, now I've given birth, and I got a C-section, and oh my god, now I have postpartum depression, and you know, I might even kill my baby, and oh, but yeah, I gotta go back to work, because I gotta give you half of the rent. Like, I cannot stand all of that. Like, hearing that women have to go through all of that just makes me just makes me sick, because the man is depending on the woman. And by the way, all those men that do that, you make me sick. Like, you're not a man in my eyes anyway. You know, a lot of these men, like, they think like the best of them comes through their sexuality. You know, as long as they, you know, have her orgasm or something, or he has a big wonker, like, he thinks he's good. You know, he's gonna ask her for whatever, because she needs to provide too, right? That's what they think. It's just so gross. Anyways, let me get to Pet Boys and put my tires on, because, you know, those are the things. Actually, I gotta go to Walgreens real quick. Those are the things women do with or without a man. I mean, it would be nice if a man did all that for you, and sometimes they do, because, you know, they know more. I feel, you know, don't judge me, but I don't know nothing about cars, and I don't think I need to. I mean, I should, right? Because all I know is that the car takes me from A to Z, right? But I probably should know more about cars. But I feel like women, I don't know, I don't want to give you a percentage, but I feel like more women than not, they know more about the family, and more men than not know more about cars. And so I think families are very important. And I think cars are very important. But another thing that turns me off is a man that's always playing around with his cars, like, you know, on the weekends, like it's his hobby and stuff like that. That is just not a turn on for me. Like, you know, that's not like, whatever. Make your family a hobby. Make your family a hobby, because them kids, they grow up so quick, and then you lose. Where am I going? I'm supposed to go the other way. Oh my God, I'm just talking. But anyways, I gotta turn around. Yeah, more men than not will know more about their vehicles than their kids. And that's another turn off for me. A man that asks or depends financially of his woman, and a man that doesn't know anything about his family and has stupid little hobbies. Yeah, okay. That's why I'm single, I think, because I can't stand most men today. I don't know about yesteryear, but I better turn around. I can't stand most men because just the fact that they have these stupid hobbies and they don't know anything about their kids, nor their wives, nor nothing. Just like, why are you with women? Just be with men then, and then you guys can play together with your little cars. Okay, here it is. This is where I'm getting my tires put in. Tires, wheels, whatever. I don't know where I'm supposed to park. Okay. I think I'm gonna back it up. Here's a cooker. You have family there? That sucks. Here are my tires. Look how pretty they are. You guys, those are my new wheels. I really hate that this thing looks so rusty. But anyways, that's what that looks like. Pretty interesting. They have like that snake looking pattern. And it says Roadian ATX. I guess that thing is rusted because it has something, I don't even know, because again, I don't know anything about vehicles, but I don't even know what that is. But what is it? Anyways, those are my wheels, and they told me that I was going to hear noise, so after a certain amount of miles, because of the type of wheel, it's an all-terrain. I don't know anything about that, but I'm gonna Google it. But I don't really care,
because I got these tires for a reason. Number one, potholes and crunchy streets. Well, I mean cracked up streets and dirt, like when I go to the country. Yeah, because I like to get lost. There is this badass car in front of me with, I think it's a BMW, I've never seen it, with these wheels that look like they're bigger than 20 inch. I've never seen it before, but you know, he hit his gangas and smoke came out of those two pipes right there. Let me see if I can get it close up. Yeah, there it is. What car is that? Look at that. I love it. It's amazing. I gotta get closer to it.
After 1,000 feet, bear right onto US 46 eastbound.
Well, he's not pulling his gangas anymore, and I gotta make a right. So I don't know where he's going, but oh, he's going to right. Yeah, so anyways, I think it's a BMW only because I see to the top left hand corner, it's that little, it's the circle with the triangle, blue, whites, and I don't know what logo. Oh, Honda, why? Look at him, and there's a police right there, and they're probably talking bullshit about, you know, girls and donuts, and so that's why that guy was able to escape like that. And if it was me, I'd probably get caught. Anyways, I can't race, so whatever. It's a nice car for Yahoo Noi. Yeah, the guy told me that I was gonna hear some noise going 40 and above at 55, and I honestly can't tell the difference. I don't know, I haven't gone past 80. So, but I don't know, I can't tell the difference. Okay, here, I'm gonna go a little faster. Okay. So maybe when I hit a little above 60, I heard some air. But I don't know if that bothers me. I don't think so. I wish I could drive faster, but there's some traffic. Not much, but I just don't. My car does feel like a little heavier, I want to say, on the foot, if that makes sense, compared to the other tires, I guess. I don't know, it just feels like you got it like takes a little bit longer to go, if that makes sense. But again, I don't really care. Or not that I don't care, it just doesn't bother me. Let's see, I'm at 45 and somebody's behind me, and I can't hit anything over 60 yet. All right, I'm gonna try. I'm at 40. That's 65, 70. I don't know, just sounds and feels normal to me. I don't know. I wish people moved. Wait, what's that song? Yeah, well, that is actually one of my favorite songs, and all right, let's try and see if I can hit more here. Maybe. sounds normal.
Prepare to keep left onto Route 3 after 2
I went up to
miles.
80 and it feels a little airy, if that's what they meant by the noise sound, but I don't really mind it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't, honestly, I can't say that prior to these wheels my car was very quiet. I don't know. I had the Michelin tires, y'all saw it this morning, I don't even remember what they were, and I felt like they were a little lighter on the drive. This feels a little bit heavier, but I don't really mind it. I don't think it's like anything, as long as this car takes me from A to Z, like I said, I'm happy. So anyways, I am headed to Jersey City, and that's it, folks. So that is my day today, getting myself some new tires, not knowing much about tires, researching, and why I did not buy tires from a tire place versus, or even Costco, versus just doing my research. And after talking to so many people, because most of them are men at tire places, one tells you get this, one tells you get that, and you know, I got the tires from Tire Agent because you can sit home and you can compare them. You could Google. I don't know. You could decide on which tires you want without the pressure, and also without the feeling of maybe they're taking advantage of me, right? Because I'm a woman, I'm by myself, or they think I'm dumb, or I look young, stuff like that. I always think about those things because, you know, if men take advantage of men, they can definitely take advantage of women. And I'm not saying, because I'm sure there's going to be men on my videos. I'm not saying like all men are like that, but the majority are.
1.6 miles.
The majority do take advantage. The majority do take advantage of women in all aspects, not only in sales, or, you know, yeah, when you're buying tires in sales, but the majority do take advantage of people in general because they are working on commission. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I just felt like I'm gonna do my research, ask a couple of people. I consulted with family members, with friends, with male friends, and even with the tire people, and at the end I decided, okay, this is a tire that I think is good for me. It's I don't think it's too expensive, but it's not cheap either, because I was honestly considering tires that were about $500 total for 4 tires. But then again, that's when I didn't really know much about the tires. All I knew is that they were about 500. So anyways, this is my experience with the tire. I don't know, hopefully they'll be good for,
in half a mile,
I don't know, for a year or 2, 3 to come. I don't know. The last tires I've had, they last me, I think, for 3 years. And prior to that, the other ones were 3 years. So I don't know. All right, folks, go get yours.